like, I think why it's not just about like reaching for the pharmaceuticals, which we're not about, because that's just suppressing just suppressing everything anyway, right? If you have anxiety or depression, you take these pharmaceuticals and all of a sudden you're better. You haven't really solved the problem. You didn't solve anything, right? You
Yeah.
never, it's not just about that. And
It's not just mental health, right? It's health in general. And it's interesting how we've bifurcated like physical health from mental health. And the quantum aspect of it is we're wanting you to see this holistic lens of that it's not just like mental is divorced from the physical and the biological. It's all one thing. It's all the same thing and it's all about energy. And it's
Mhm.
that do our and the energy is about not just our cellular energy and then we have enough energy for our neurotransmitters to work and all those things. It's that are we connected to our own life force? And that's your heart, your soul, and the bigger, right? The bigger
Say
picture.
like people don't think about mental health and mitochondrial health. Like we're not making that connection, but it is a big connection because the health of your mitochondria is going to dictate the health of your mental health in a big way. So we have to realize that like it's all about the light. I mean, everything we talk about on this health is about mitochondrial in on this podcast is about mitochondrial health. So we're talking about the light, we're talking about the food, the toxins, the non-EMFs, but it's also of our community. But our mitochondria are these like, they're like they create our energy, right? And if they're under too much stress from toxins, from poor light, from non-native EMFs, from, poor diet, all the things, the brain's not enough energy and it's not going to be able to regulate emotions, handle stress, right? Move trauma, stuck energy, stuck emotions. It's all going to stay stuck and stagnant if the body just does not have enough of that energy, like we mentioned before. So our emotions are really energy in motion, and we are designed to like move and release and move feelings throughout the system. Like if they stay stuck and they have these knots, they are going to create that block in the energy flow is the best way to describe it, right? So we have to tend to the health of our mitochondria by doing all of the things that we say all the time with the foundational stuff. And that will shift the mental health also in a big, big way if we're doing those things, right?
Yeah, I think so many people think they're depressed. They're just low energy, which that is a sign of the one of the criteria for criterion
Mhm.
for depression. But it's like, come on, let's look at it. That's why I stopped.
So
I
depleted
in
also.
my practice when I was really engaged in my practice, it's like I wouldn't even take people who were just depressed and they didn't want to do, I put my whole website was like mitochondria because it's like, come on,
Mhm.
let's look at the foundation of your electrical system, right? Which is circadian rhythm and mitochondrial light and all those things. And if people aren't willing to like at least do something around that, it's like I felt unethical even working with them. So that's
Right.
where
It's like if you don't have that foundation set, can you really make huge
right.
traction?